What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Now before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close and we are now 238 subs away from hitting 500 subs, and who knows, maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Excuse me, only time will tell, but as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners over at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, however, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners over at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But with that being said, if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue, maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 85% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys are not even subscribed, and to top it all off, excuse me, to top it all off, we gotta get more women to watch the content as well. So if you guys are watching the content, you like the content, and you want more of the content, but you guys have not subscribed as of yet, then make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day. Excuse me. which in a way it kind of ties with today's video, but the question of the day is this: what was your all-time favorite NXT UK moment? Let me know down in the comments below. And since we are on the topic of NXT UK, it appears that the plans for NXT Europe may have been scrapped. But the question is why? Well, we are about to find out right now, because obviously we know right around this time last year, WWE had made the plans to expand WWE into NXT Europe. They were planning to turn NXT into NXT Europe right around this time of last year, but those plans were completely altered, all because of the meeting that WWE had with the UFC, TKO, and a whole bunch of other bullshit that completely altered the idea of NXT Europe, and obviously two-time Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, who's now the Senior Vice President of Talent Development Creative, he stated that that he stated that he's looking forward to NXT Europe, but unfortunately he doesn't really know what's going on. So this is his this is his official statement. He said quote on NXT Europe, I'm obviously looking forward to that, but from my standpoint, I'm still waiting to find out. Obviously, I think we're all very excited that at least now we can start getting that underway, and hopefully, again, bringing it to everybody. I think, as mentioned in 2024. But right now, I'm a soldier that's just waiting on marching orders, but I'm definitely ready to go. So it's crazy because we had NXT UK, which debuted in October of 2018. October of 2018, which which featured superstars like Tony Storm, Noam Dar, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Gallus, Subculture, which was Danny Luna, Mark Andrews, and Flash Morgan Webster. And then just like over time, we saw other talent show up. Talent the likes of Zaya Brookside, who's actually the youngest competitor in the Mae Young Classic at only 18 or 19 or something like that, somewhere around there, which was absolutely crazy to see. Even also women like Isla Dawn. Who else? Eddie Dennis, Bomber Dave Massive, one of my favorites actually. Sam Gradwell, Amel, so much incredible talent. And then over time, we got to see other superstars show up. Like all the members of Imperium. Originally, they were known as Walter, Marcel Barthel, and I think Giovanni Vinci. I think his other name was Fabian Eichner was his other name, and also Alexander Wolf as well, once a part of Sanity, funny enough. And then over time, I think we ended up getting guys like Pretty Deadly, guys like Ilya Dragunov. And then just over time, the amount of talent just kept rising and rising. To women like Lyra Valkyria, women like Eliza Alexander, guys like Rampage Brown. Just so much incredible talent. Even Ben Carter, or sorry, Nathan Fraser was once a part of NXT UK as well. So to be able to know that WWE has truly become an international icon in professional wrestling is a testament to what that says about Triple H and what he's done for WWE over the course of the last couple years now. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Obviously the plans for NXT Europe was slated to be was slated to show up right around this time last year, but because of the whole TKO merger, you know, with WWE and UFC, they didn't stop the plans, but they more so just put it on pause for the time being. And the plans for this past year's WrestleMania back in April kind of started actually funny enough, right around this time last year when they made the announcement that WrestleMania would be in Philly. And to be able to plan so many months ahead is absolutely crazy. So let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. To be able to plan 6 months ahead for WrestleMania is a testament to what that truly says about, again, as I said, what that says about Triple H and what he's been doing for and with WWE over the last couple of years. And I honestly can't wait for NXT Europe, because there have been a lot of chatter going around that supposedly women like Lyra Valkyria, guys like Sheamus, and guys like Gunther, the world champion, are supposed to be a part of the first like couple of months or so of the brand, to help elevate the brand in a way that WWE did with NXT UK when they brought in the what you call it? The WWE United Kingdom Championship, which again, the idea was pretty cool. But think about this: the NXT European Championship. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Or they could even also just bring back the WWE European Championship, which would be pretty cool. I know we hadn't seen that title since 2002, but the idea of them bringing it back would be really good, especially for NXT Europe, because of the fact that we could see all those guys and girls that I mentioned: Xia Brookside, excuse me, Eliza Alexander, Amel, Sam Gradwell, all these guys and girls that I mentioned that were a part of NXT UK, they could end up being a part of NXT Europe, so we could actually see them back in WWE at some point, which is possible, which is very possible, because when you look at Rhea Ripley, she basically started her full-time WWE career on NXT UK, and she went on to become the first ever NXT UK Women's Champion, and then transitions from that to becoming NXT Women's Champion, to becoming the Raw Women's Champion, to becoming Women's Tag Team Champion, to winning the Royal Rumble, to winning the SmackDown Women's title, and becoming the last ever SmackDown Women's Champion, and transitioning into becoming the first ever Women's World Champion, to the woman that we see now. And all those accolades started by being a part of NXT UK. So to be able to make make that climb, if you will, to where you're at now in WWE, the same way that Rhea did, it could really help out guys like Sam Gradwell, Bomber Dave Mastiff, women like Amel, who obviously she's been pretty active on social media, showing off brand new gear designs and all that, just having fun, having fun, enjoying life. That's how it should be. And I think if it does happen, if we do get NXT Europe, I'm assuming we'll probably hear about it sometime in the next like 3 to 5 months at best. But if it doesn't take place, then that at the very least maybe bring back NXT UK, because I think NXT UK was actually, they were on the verge of having fans back in the buildings full time, the same way that both NXT and the main roster have had full audiences, show up to the events. And I think honestly, the idea of NXT UK coming back sounds good on paper, but NXT Europe, I think with this brand, we're gonna be in for something very, very interesting, to say the very least. But as far as the room, as far as like the venues go, like where they're gonna hold them, there's been a lot of chatter going around that they could end up doing it in cities like Berlin, Germany. Inside the Uber Arena, the same way, the same building that we had Bash in Berlin a couple of weeks ago. They could do it in Dublin, Ireland. They could do it in what else? Lyon, France, Paris, France. Um, they could do it in Amsterdam, Netherlands. They could do it pretty much all over Europe. We could even see them do a show in Japan for all we know, which is pretty crazy. And funny enough, NXT UK was where we saw the WWE debut of Meiko Satomura, aside from the Mae Young Classic. But still, that's pretty awesome. But I will say, to close out this video, I'll say this: if we do get NXT Europe, it'll be awesome. I think being able to see all those talent come back would be pretty cool. But it just depends on how they get booked, if you will. Creatively speaking. But if we don't get NXT Europe, I think just having NXT and the main roster is perfectly fine, because NXT UK, NXT has a lot of talent from all over the world. Obviously, I think Adris Enofe isn't. I think Enofe is Nigerian descent, isn't he? Isn't he? Let's see. I think he's I think he's Nigerian descent, isn't he? I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Here we are. This might help me. Um. I guess not. Think I think from the rumors that I heard, supposedly he's Nigerian descent. I'm not entirely sure, but there's that. I think we've seen as well. I think Ariana Grace. She's actually Italian descent. Funny enough, obviously the daughter of obviously the daughter of former U.S. champion in WWE, Santino Marella. We've got Carmen Petrovic, who's Canadian, as well. You've got a lot of talent from all over the world. Even also Joe Hendry. We've seen him on NXT the last few months. Scottish. So you've got a lot of good talent, great talent from all over the world, and I honestly can't wait to see if and when we get an NXT Europe. I think it's gonna be awesome. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, then make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.